La la la. Okay, guys, hello. Hope you're doing great. Or should I leave the music on the background? I'm not sure. Cyberpunk ambient music, what does it mean? Oh, that's too dark, I guess. Keep in music, okay. Let it be, let it be. I'm just gonna reduce the volume. Cannot decide whether beard or no beard. I already decided, as you see. You look like special forces now. Special forces? Come on. Susie says no music. Some people say music. It's like... depends on the taste, yeah. There today, I'm doing great, actually. Doing great. Was testing one more microphone from my old collection just before the stream, and there are so many SS sounds on that one. Even though I like how the microphone looks like, it's RE20, but probably gonna stick to this one, old school, Shure SM7B. Yeah, it's just small, relatively, takes less space, and I'm free to manipulate with the hands around. We need Ukrainian pop on anti-Putin music. Is there anti-Putin music? Hi, Ben. Look cool, Denys. Yeah, it's more or less okay. Vincent, hi, welcome to Twitch. I'm going to play video game today. Yeah, initially just blah blah blah, and then video game probably. I have the mood to play the games, but not just right now. At first, usual stream. Sound is good. Yeah, thank you. No beer, much better, Denys. Yeah, I also think that without the beer it's better. I'm getting old, so it's better to look younger. Yeah, Resident Evil. Yeah, later on. Resident Evil 9, Requiem. I'm sorry. Have a little flu. A little bit. Flu or something with my throat. Thank you for the videos. Hope you and family are well. Yeah, we are good. We are on all right. My family went on a small vacation now. They already came back. It was okay. I was alone for a couple of weeks, but it was nice. Sometimes, you know, you need some time to spend with yourself and concentrate on other stuff. All the time with the family is also not good. Denys, I think you're 20 years old now. No, I'm 39. Come on. You too, Betsy. Thank you. Play reggae. Reggae? I wonder what is happening in the world right now. Looks like we have some of the news, but yeah, just then I posted the video about updates from the front lines. We have even more updates about successful Ukrainian movement. Why is Twitch chat dead, but YouTube chat is active? Fakila32. Maybe because I have more subscribers on YouTube, I think so. For me, it's kind of hard to grow on Twitch. I don't know why. People mostly watch me on YouTube. And I just started, you know, and usually it's like that. Like my Twitch chat is dead, sadly. I'm streaming simultaneously on both platforms, and I just cannot grow on Twitch. Just cannot do it. I'm not view-botting, so maybe, yeah, it's kind of hard. View-botting that, then you understand, yeah, you buy some fake views and you are up in the rating and more people recognize you. I don't do this stuff. But I know that most of the people do it nowadays. They just pay for the views and they're recognized. Well, I think natural growth is possible. I think so. But it's difficult. I mean, I think also luck. Even those big streamers, they became recognizable because of some of the lucky events for them. Even this iShowSpeed guy, he became popular just because of this single joke. He told about Ronaldo, he became popular. Ronaldo, it became his signature, you know, his signature joke, and people were coming to watch his streams because he was joking about Ronaldo. And that's it. Then they start just to watch him playing video games, reacting emotionally, and they stick to him. But he was streaming like 2 years for almost no one, like I am on Twitch, yeah. Cheers. Stays there, Denys. Yeah, I hope I'll grow on Twitch as well. It's my goal actually to grow on Twitch. And I'm cutting all the streams, you know, small videos, but they're also not getting popular. The only thing that gets popular is my main channel, that's it. But people from the main channel, they don't watch me streaming on Twitch or somewhere. They just watch me on my channel, that's it. Yeah, you guys came from the main channel, but it's just an exception. Alright. Enough. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna get to the topic. Trump calls Mark Carney the future governor of Canada. Awesome Toaster, I watched you on YouTube for years before I knew you started on Twitch. Awesome Toaster, thank you for watching me on Twitch as well. Oh, you have an umbrella logo there. Nice. How's it does? Have you something? No, it's just a water with vitamins. Yeah, I already smarter than mankind. No. I've been in top 1. Yeah, in math maybe. Yeah, in math maybe, but not in general, like chats, they're stupid. So, what this idiot tells us. I'm working with Governor Gretchen Whitmer on trying to save the Great Lakes from the rather violent and destructive Asian carp. It's all about Asians. It's all about Asians, which is rapidly taking over Lake Michigan and all of the beautiful surrounds. Isn't it the important thing right now, Donny? Thanks for the hard work. You gave us daily updates, streams, Denys, stay awesome. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. I all the time say thank you. And thanks for support of the channel and greetings to UK. Awesome place. Such a stupid hill to die on Trump and negotiate Alberta diplomatic, not the whole nation. Dr. Tex, what do you mean? Hello, Total Insane. Okay, so Asian carps are gaining the ground, yeah, of the Lake Michigan. I'll be asking governors to join on this fight, including those of Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Ohio, India. The future governor of Canada, Mark Carney. who I know will be happy to contribute to this worthy case. Separately, I'm also working. He's making like full of himself, I would say, yeah, with those. I want maybe to switch off the music. It's like Stellar Blade. It's the nice game. So I just maybe cancel it. Yeah. I think it's better without the music. Well, like for me, it's better to concentrate without the music. Well, maybe it should be there, or maybe not. I just skipped everything. Oh, come on. Where is it? Damn it. Okay. So, Trump is making fun of himself. Oh, that's the satellite drone images of the Kremny L. That's the factory in Russia, in Bryansk, I think. It was hit today with Storm Shadow. Several of the missiles precisely hit the factory. It's not the residential building, it's the factory. And you see here on the left side, that's the Russian air defense. They hit the street. I think it happened here. They tried to shut down, but they hit. I think it happened here, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a billboard. So the factory was producing some of the electronics and drone components. Incredible footage and damning incitement. What's incitement maybe? Of the state of the Russian air defense. Not only did the Ukrainian cruise missiles not get intercepted, a Ukrainian recon drone was flying above the city and filming entire thing. Bryansk is approximately 110 kilometers away from Ukrainian borders. Yeah, that's right. And we have tons of the videos like people were filming. You look like younger Denys Davydov. Yes, thank you, Savage Love. Thank you. Yeah, just a haircut, cut the beard, and you're much young. Much younger. Rush all caps back, change the name. Trump couldn't do a job under Kearney's desk. Yeah, Trump is so incompetent. I wonder why people are really supporting Trump. I mean, millions of people, they're still supporting Trump. He has, I think, at least 27 of the approval rating, even for the war against Iran. And I wonder why. I wonder why people are doing it, why they're still in this Trump agenda and everything of that. Trump is a good history lesson. We need to figure out how to have government that is not vulnerable to that type of the mistake. Voting gives us mistakes, give us psychopaths. Yeah, that's the downside of democracy, the biggest one, I would say. That people might be influenced, brainwashed, lied, and they elect possible how to say, criminals even, yeah. Elikert, welcome to Twitch. Cockster Mobster, hi. I'm American and I wonder why people support him every day. I feel like it's something mentally ill and insecure about MAGA that they still love him. Yeah, I also think like that. I think there is something mental, some sickness. They support them because they're from places that have bankrupt school systems and they don't like people that are smarter than them. Oh, history never repeats itself but rhymes. Oh, yeah. Trump is Trump, but truly, where are we now? That Iran is being processed and less inactive for Russians to hold Crimea. Same, Syria fallen, Assad's fled to Russia. Yeah, there are many military conflicts. We'll see how Iran may end. You know, Witkov, that's the interesting video today. the interview with Witkov. Yeah, this video. I'm gonna make it louder, maybe.
Can share is valuable. So how, Steve, do you think that, does this change your negotiations with Russia on ending the war in Ukraine? And if so, how?
No, it's not this one. But let's listen if we start.
No, there was supposed to be a trilateral this week, Sarah. That negotiation is a purposeful negotiation. The Ukrainians themselves say that we've made more progress since the initial meetings in Geneva than we did in the last 4 years. So that is moving forward. I think the trilateral will be shifted till sometime next week, and we're going to remain positive on that. That's a war that should end, and we're going to remain positive there.
Those negotiations are basically for nothing. Shelby Cobra 2595. Thank you for following. This guy is another bozo in the clown show. Yeah, he is incompetent. I'm trying to find his yeah, this one. I found it. The war in Iran. He is asked, how do you think this war may end? Yeah. How do you see the end of this war?
So how do you see this ending, this war?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't have a clue. We just started. Yeah. I was the part of negotiation group with Iranians. We all told Donald Trump, okay, you may start this war. And Trump also told about it yesterday, that Kushner also told that Iranians are not willing to do anything, yeah? That negotiations are just for negotiations. Now they don't know how to finish it.
So how do you see this ending, this war?
I don't know, Sarah. I know this, that President Trump is the wrong guy to go up against.
Yeah, Trump is the wrong guy to go against. That's it. I don't know. And she's like, what are you talking? Come on, Witkov. Oh, they started something that they don't know how to finish. 3-day special military operation in Iran. Yeah, something like that. What is your next operation about? Denys playing D&D, so even he doesn't know. Keep rolling those. Yesterday he told the war is coming to its end or something, yeah, or coming to its conclusion, but we are just at the start of the war. And it seems like they're definitely preparing some of the landing operation, at least limited one, to capture something. I don't know, maybe Hormuz Strait or going to nuclear facilities. Well, the irony of this frags clowns trotting out the Iraq was script. Yeah. He will kill you if you're negotiating with him. He proved that. Yeah, that's true. By the way, yesterday I streamed Trump's speech. Yeah, some of you were on the stream. Hawk, hi, by the way. So I missed the thing that Trump said, now we have drone interceptors. They're very lethal. They're very effective. But he didn't say who gave the drone interceptors. It was Ukraine. Christian Noem will probably be the president of Iran next year. No, it's Marco Rubio. Come on. Come on, Joshua. It's Marco Rubio. Theo View Wolf. Hello, Mr. Denys. You became victim of a special barbershop operation of was the smoking close to a window. Come on, just shave my beard. Like some of the people say that, like, Dennis, stop using AI. Like, what are you? Come on. Everyone has tomahawk. I've got one in the garden shed. Harmless monkey. So you are not harmless in this case, right? Steve Witkoff, real name is Witkoff. He's from Omsk, Russia, in the United States on forged birth certificate. You know, there is also one guy, I forgot his name. He's responsible for selecting personnel. So he's like HR manager in the White House. I'm not sure if he's still there, taking his position, but he is from Russia and he had a fake birth certificate. He was born in Russia, but he's like a Malta guy. But actually he's not. He is a Russian spy. There was the big article written about him, but I'm not sure if he was dismissed from his position. It looks good on you. I've watched your videos since long time. You always had the beard, so it was a surprise. Yeah, 4 years I wasn't shaving. Decided to do it. Okay, what White House comments on Iran?
Rest assured to the American people, the recent increase in oil and gas prices is temporary, and this operation will result in lower gas prices in the long term. Once the national security objectives of Operation Epic Fury are fully achieved, Americans will see oil and gas prices drop rapidly, potentially even lower than they were prior to the start of the operation.
Do you believe her? In the long term, the fuel prices potentially may drop down, potentially. She sounds angry. Yeah, she sounds panicking. I had this profound sense of despair saying the war in Iran, I'm scared that Russia will use that as advantage against Europe. Yeah, they're now winning, I mean, yeah. That's crazy. And they all say it's temporary. And yesterday I watched the clip. I even shared it on, I think, my Telegram channel. Yeah, this one.
This is a short-term disruption for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain be for long-term gain.
We're going to have some short-term pain with long-term gain.
Short-term pay for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain, yes, but we've got some long-term gain. Short-term spike for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain for American consumers.
We may have to deal with that in the short term.
Short-term and temporary.
Temporary, short-term pain.
It's going to suck in the short term.
Some short-term pain.
Short-term pain. We have to focus on the short term.
Short-term.
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 Short-term and long-term.
Short-term blip.
Hopefully this is a short-term pain. Short-term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefits.
Some short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we have the saying in Ukrainian. Нема чогось більш постійного, ніж щось тимчасове. So there is no more constant than something temporary. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna fix this, whatever. Yeah, fix my car with a tape, and later on, I'm gonna fix my car with a tape just for a couple of days, and next you drive it like for years and years. Saying comes from that. So even temporary fix works, but here it's not a fix, it's the war and the crisis is crazy. Ukrainian president says that Ukrainian forces strike plan in Bryansk and that produces control systems for Russian missiles. President Zelensky confirmed. Zelensky says he received a report from Commander-in-Chief Alexander Syrsky. Nice. Yeah, it was definitely a precise strike. Ooh, I already have like enough news to discuss for tomorrow. I think I should now film 2 videos per day. One about Iran, the other one about Ukraine, but I put all together, in one video. And I do not even put Iran name in the video title, so maybe I should, after all, split, I guess, to make videos shorter, like Ukrainian update, 15 minutes, and Iranian update, also something like that. In total, it's like 30 minutes. Because for some people, watching straight away 30 minutes, it's too much. All true, depending on your definition, short term. Yeah, what is the short term? Like how many days, hours, minutes? They have no original thoughts. Will the war in Iran make significant impact on a drone combat in Ukraine? Not really, unfortunately. Davindor. Yeah, I hope I spelled correctly. Thank you for following. Thank you. Some would say you need 2 different YouTube channels for that. I don't understand why. Yeah, I also don't understand. Like, my Ukrainian update is not just Ukrainian update. I already spoke about the war in Iran the last year. So it was topic number 1 for entire week with all of those strikes. I even streamed some of the kabooms happening in Tel Aviv. It's this time I'm not really streaming that much. I wonder why. Maybe I'm not in a loop. I think guys like the Enforcer, they're more into this. When are the next major elections in Europe that can affect Ukraine? In Hungary, the next month. Dr. Tex. Okay, Dennis, do you have a silver play button for YouTube? Yeah, I have it. Let me show you even. I hope I'll find this video. Like, my silver button is in Ukraine. I have even a golden one. Actually, it's not my only channel. I have another channel with 1,300,000 subscribers. Yeah. Why it's not loading? Come on. What is happening with Opera? Strange. Okay, doesn't matter. I have channel Pilot Blog. And there, yeah, Pilot Blog channel, and there is... Oh my god, I should film... I promised to film 1 video. And I forget.
Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Denys, and as you probably know, I'm the airline pilot. Today I'm here in the parking stand.
So I
should be alright.
4 years ago I filmed this video. So that's my silver play button. I unboxed it with the help of the Fire X we have in the cockpit, I just unboxed it like this, and yeah, thank you again. And some of the videos, like landing video, at the same time I shown. So yeah, it was kind of long time ago, and at the same time not long time ago. 4,100. Only a true man opens a box with a Fire X. So yeah, I have this button. It is in Ukraine. I also asked for a golden button, but they do not send anything to Ukraine nowadays. I mean, YouTube buttons are not being sent. Strangely, but it's like this. It's that Hunter's laptop. Hunter's laptop? What do you mean? Election in Georgia today. The replacement of major retailer Green. Pick up. She resigns. Yeah. She resigns. That's why there are elections. Does anything know about Oslo being bombed or Toronto? I came up to my feeds. I know that sleeper cells are active now, but I'm not sure whether there will be something, something's happening everywhere. I'm not sure. Yes, but tell me you saw this watch now. What, Anna? What do you mean? Okay, someone fired into the United States consulate in Toronto. Really? Oh shit. What is this? What about YouTube? YouTube reviewers watching on TVs will soon see 30-second unskippable ads unless they buy premium. Shit. The change is aimed at making viewing habits more closely resemble traditional television. Fuck. YouTube is stupid. I mean, yeah, Twitch is also stupid with advertisements, but YouTube is also like they want to fit everything, all the integrations. Americans are going to start benefiting from the fruit of President Trump and Republicans. What is fruit of President Trump?
Thank you, Caroline. Appreciate it. Millions of Americans are filing taxes for the first time since the president signed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act into law. New reports say that new IRS data says that the average federal tax refund is around $3,800, a little bit up from the last period of last year. Does the president believe that the average federal tax refund increasing this year could provide a little bit more economic growth, something that he's been very focused on as the year progresses?
Absolutely. And Americans are going to start benefiting from the fruits of President Trump and Republicans' labor through the past.
Maybe she called his fruit, tiny little pinky banana, a fruit. She got used to it. I don't know what she means, fruit of Trump. Poor kid who is going to get her as a mother, who is confident she is, the baby will most likely die. No, I mean, she has money for nursing, I guess, to hire someone. Have not filed for my fruits yet, yeah. She called a softball question. Yeah, and this guy who asked the question, he was like so nerdy. Do you think there will be a benefit from this tax return? Come on. 94, actually 85 of MAGA Republicans approve whatever Donald Trump is saying and doing, no matter if it is the most isolationist nonsense or dropping a nuke on Moscow. Reality, only 37% of Americans approve Trump's war against Iran. 37 is quite a big number after all. One of the worst figures in recent history. 72 of all Americans approved George W. Bush war against Iraq after 1 week in 2003. Yet after 9/11 it was popular. This retaliation thing. 87% of all Americans support this war against Afghanistan. 68% of Americans support Barack Obama's war against Libya. 73% of Americans support Joe Biden's decision to supply weapons to Ukraine against Russia in April 2022. All these figures easily outnumber Trump's 37% approval rate for the war against Iran among Americans. Not because it is a bad war, but because he is a bad president. Probably. Well, this war is what? Senate Republicans, Senate GOP, 94% approve of Operation Epic Fury. Come on. If I open my Twitter feed and all of the media, like even YouTube and everything, come on, they did not like this war. They do not like this war, and they try to feed us with 94%. America is more and more like some sort of the Belarus, or Russia. They might dial any number, and for the elections, maybe the same. Could it be like that? Well, at least they try to. 0.94, yeah, that's the proper count, I guess. 127 Americans. I mean, they will try to rig elections, yeah. Midterms and presidential. I'm sure about it. They will try to do it. More Americans disapprove than approve of the United States attack on Iran. MAGA Republicans, non-MAGA Republicans. Yeah, MAGA is nuclear MAGA, of course. Jeez. Okay, what do we have? Some of the Toronto, you say, some of the... What is happening? Israel carried out coordinated airstrikes on Iranian military command centers. Okay. That's the usual thing. Widespread flight relocation from Bahrain. Saudi Arabia is set to buy a large order of Ukrainian air defense equipment, including interceptor drones and electronic warfare system, Wall Street Journal says. It looks like Ukraine helps everyone. Ukraine instead of everyone helping Ukraine. That's crazy. What time we live in, guys? It is crazy. Who is holding the cards now? Yeah, it was the question of Kellen Robertson to Zelensky on the interview. It really is, yeah. Ukraine should absolutely refuse or take insane over price. Well, I mean, with this attitude, I think Saudis are okay, Qatarians are okay towards Ukraine. Like, they are more or less neutral, but okay, let it be. But United States, this president, he's just mocking Zelensky, mocking Ukraine. He's not helping Ukraine. So I wouldn't give them technologies and drones, absolutely. But Ukraine is still dependent on military support, poor program, intelligence information. So Ukraine have to do it. Yeah, has to do it. I saw 9 Inch Nails 2 weeks ago. They did some from David Bowie called "I'm Afraid of Americans." They even say thank you. No, Donny said yesterday that we now have drone interceptors, but he didn't even mention from what country they have those. Jeez. He's so like Ukraine will help and no one will even tell thank you, especially Donald Trump. He would see it as just nothing, that Ukraine should do it anyways because Ukraine is weak compared to other countries like nuclear countries like Russia. Plastics are made from petroleum products, I guess their argument. Ukraine is even sending personnel to teach American soldiers to fly drones and defense, yet the orange cancer don't do anything. Yeah, Zelensky should have shown Trump the middle finger. Yeah, still Ukraine is dependent, as I mentioned, so yeah, Ukraine just cannot do it right like this openly. Sadly, I guess. Did Van say to you? Thank you, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't see the news about Toronto, guys, on my feed. Trump said yesterday for the first time he had to strike Iran because he thought Iran would strike the United States within 7 days. Where is he getting that? Dude, this was a feeling the president had based on facts. I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh, this is how they're launching.
Yeah. Yeah. Вижу. Летит.
Is it a Ukrainian drone? Or a Russian one, because they also have similar. Pisum, that's the name. Dicky. Ah, missed? Ah, intercepted, just without the warhead. Nice. Interesting. Saudi Arabia is in talks to buy Ukrainian interceptor drones. Source Wall Street Journal. And again, we saw it already. About Russian intel. Okay, let's listen what they say.
Do we think that the Russians have shared intelligence about the location of U.S. military assets? And if they have, why would we be giving waivers on Russian oil sanctions?
Well, I'm not an intel officer, so I can't tell you. I can tell you that yesterday on the call with the president, the Russians said that they have not been sharing. That's what they said. So, you know,
yeah, we trust them.
We can take them at their word, but they did say that. And yesterday morning, independently, Jared and I had a call with Ushakov, who reiterated the same. So, I you know, that's a better question for the intel people, but
yeah, we trust Russians, you know. I spoke with Ushakov, and he told me that they're not doing it. Oh my, this guy is so ugly. Ugh. We must trust Putin. Yeah, they never lie. Allegedly, Ukrainian forces broke through Russian lines in Novogrigorovka. Yeah, I filmed a video about it already. It's on a thumbnail on the main channel. Steve Witkoff for running 2027. I don't know how Americans can accept this. Yeah, me too. Title you Villanov. Yeah, me too. I don't understand. This guy's incompetent. Witkoff, like who they are they? Some of the special envoys, they're not officials. They don't know what to do. They just those realtors, you know. He looks like Orban with makeup. Yeah. Oh, he wears makeup. But I saw him in real life. He is wearing like the suit, Basilio glasses, roundish kind of glasses, and he was using powder or some stuff. Maybe it's like Donald Trump. I saw him in Davos. He was like this guy. Yeah. That's crazy. I think Kellen there, he confronted Witkoff with the questions, and that is how he became like really popular and known by president's office, and that is how he went closer to Zelensky finally to take an interview. The interview is today at 7 p.m. EST, so still a long time to go. At 1 a.m. Central European time tomorrow. So still long time, yeah. That's what he says here. So out tomorrow. Tomorrow he published 22 hours ago, so it was yesterday. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. It's the prime time for the United States of America. That's why he decided to post it. For the prime time, I guess. It's still afternoon now in the United States by the time I'm streaming. So should we stream till 7 p.m. EST. I'm not sure. What time is now? EST. Let me check. EST time now. It's 15:04. So in 4 hours, he will publish an interview. Maybe I'll still be here. Who knows? Who knows? Because I also want to stream some of the games. I will see. 4 more hours, yeah. But this should be interesting. Kellen is badass. I love the both of you. Thank you, Joshido. Yeah. Have you already seen the interview? No. For me, it also will be surprised. I just know what some of the aspects of the interview because I spoke with Kellen yesterday. I will read to him very soon. Yay. Very soon, yay. So yeah, the interview, I think it was cool. I think so. 3 p.m. EDT, yeah. Denys, you need your sleep. Everybody needs some sleep, including me. You say it makes 13-20% of the world's petrol plastics, so it's number 2. We got a machine in the hallway. I'm gonna have to make my own. What? I watched that 100%. Yeah, I hope he will release it on his YouTube channel as well. On YouTube channel and also on Twitter. Trump needs a very long sleep. Yeah. Kendra's gonna be. So yeah, I probably I gonna stream it. Yeah, like premiere. I hope Kellen will be fine about that one. Just wrote to him. I think he might be busy, maybe preparing something else. I'm not sure. Americans have more soybeans than they know what to do with it. But not make soy plastics. Should do a throwback to GTA Vice City. Oh, Vice City was the first freaking GTA which I passed from beginning till the end. Yeah. It was interesting. Honestly, it was interesting. Zelensky already said that 3 teams of drone experts from Ukraine are being deployed to Qatar, the Emirates, Saudi Arabia this week. This communications advisor Dmytro Litvin also added that a 4th team will be traveled to the United States base in Jordan this week. So we have more interesting details. Regarding the military situation, we've been deployed our teams, 3 professionals, fully staffed teams. Today's Tuesday, it means this week all 3 will be there, different countries. And the first 3 countries we're sending them to per our agreement are Qatar, Emirates, and Saudi Arabia. Zelensky said today. Yeah, it's in Ukrainian, okay. So, more than a single base, not just in Jordan, American base, but also 3 of the countries. How do you judge the thing about tomahawks that we saw yesterday? That Iran has tomahawks. It was fun and stupid, really. Then we're going to take out Transnistria. I'm not sure. So far, no one wants to deal with that. Denys has already good breakfast, especially the hotel is really bad continental breakfast. Yeah, I also don't like to eat in the hotels, and they rarely have good breakfasts. Usually those are sausages, beans, and some of the omelette or egg. Justin, United States military personnel have been spotted preparing explosives, ordinates Royal Air Force Frankfurt in the UK, ahead of the Pentagon calls the most intense day of the strikes on Iran. Ooh. It should happen today, as Pete Hegseth promised. A fleet of B-52 and B-1 bombers is stationed in the base after the UK approved limited defense operations against Iranian missile sites. Source BBC. Big boom. Bada boom. Do you think that Americans may lose some of the aircraft? More. I mean, not just because of the friendly fire, but maybe Iranians, they still have some of the air defense. I'm not sure, but maybe. Because I saw like a couple of days ago, it was published the information that and the visuals that Iran still has air defense. It's a waste of money. What are they going to hit anyone? I don't know. Well, I wouldn't underestimate those strikes on Iran. Of course, they demolish military, everything of that, but I think they're far from reaching the goals of the special military operation. Yeah, so far Kuwait are the best at taking down United States aircraft. Oh shit! Yeah, Kuwait air defense is great. With Kuwaiti airplane, with the United States military airplane, fighter jet FA-18 that shut down 2 or 3, as many saying F-15s. Oh shit! We are cooked, guys. Iran has started mining the Strait of Hormuz. Oh, that's it. If it is truth, and CBS citing United States intelligence, that's it. You cannot get rid of the mines just like that. You need to send military ships. They need to spend some of the time. Like it's, you may compare it as with engineering equipment which is needed to penetrate the defense line, to put the ground in the trenches, to get the way out for the forces. So the same with minor ships. It may take lots of the time. Absolutely lots of the time. And for them being in this small bottleneck, it's still dangerous because Iran has drones and missiles still. And artillery, they might fire with artillery. Yeah, why not? Maybe some of the drone boats which they used. And if some of the ship is being hit by the mine which Iran is releasing, it will even be worse because the ship may go down. The place is very narrow. The deep place is even like this corridor, water corridor, the deep one is even more narrow than Hormuz Strait. If you down several of the ships there, like 1, 2, it's the end. You need like to send the crane there to take it. Come on. Shit, this is the worst case, I mean, with mining. This is terrible. Like, we should expect complete destabilization. Like, it's better. It's the good thing I refueled the car today. Oh shit, it's gonna be a mess, guys. It's gonna be chaos and everything will go up. For Europe as well. For China, it's gonna be crisis. For United States, by the way, it should be less sensitive. Yeah, they're less dependent on export of natural gas. They do not depend on that. Maybe oil, petrodollar, like economy will also go down, but Not as much as for European Union and oh shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. I hope it's not like that. I hope that this information is fake. But yeah, they refer to citing intelligence. If Iran does anything that stops the oil flow within Strait of Hormuz, they will be hit by United States of America 20 times harder. Okay, you may hit them harder, so what it might resolve? They still will be the same regime. Especially when you say virtually impossible for Iran to ever be built back as a nation. Again, death, fire, and fury will rain upon them. So why would Iranians be okay with that? They will resist more if you threat nation. Yeah, it's not about nation. It's about regime. Donald Trump is complete dumb fuck. I wonder then the United States will start ensuring free passage. They cannot do it. How, according to Trump, all Iranian ships were destroyed. They were maybe destroyed, but they don't need those military ships for the Strait of Hormuz to demolish it, to disturb. They have drones, they have artillery, they have missiles. Of course they do. Orange asshole wants to strike how people live. I wouldn't buy it. I would fucking mine my seas also. I don't like Iran, but I understand they do not want to be dictated. Orange asshole thinks he bombs a bit and it is resolved. Bomb the depots and every small boat near Hormuz Strait now. The United States will manage it. I have doubts about managing. If it is true and it's just released, 16 minutes ago, oh fuck. That's gonna be for Iran actually, the longer this war continues, the better. It plays in their favor. I mean, this entire story, it definitely plays in their favor right now. Who is this? On the phone. What do they say? They say nothing. Maybe they don't have like anything. Some of the experts. What is Israel is saying?
Is there any circumstances that Israel would send troops on the ground in Iran, or should the US look into boots on the ground? Is that a scenario that should be considered seriously, number one? And number two, if it's not regime change, is it really necessary? There's talks about sending troops to protect and take out the nuclear. The
uranium, the enriched uranium.
Yeah, exactly. The enriched uranium that's still there, the nuclear stockpiles. And number two, is there there's a lot of talks about stockpiles, American stockpiles, and even Israeli and Gulf stockpiles of air defense systems being depleted. And the US even pulled out THAAD missiles, THAAD batteries from South Korea. So is there any truth to that as well? That's been talked about even before the Iran war. And if you do the math after the Iran war, it's only worse afterwards.
So to your first question, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities on the table. It really depends where it goes forward, and decision by decision makers. And we've seen things in the last 2.5 years that have been amazing and surprised us. So I won't say no to any type of scenario. But right now, as we're speaking, it's an aerial campaign only on Iran, at least from the IDF's behalf. To your second question, there's always an issue of how many interceptors you have and calculating that, preparing for that before you enter a war. But as we see the situation in the current days, we are in a better situation that we were preparing for. You always have to prepare for the worst. We're not in the worst case scenario. They're firing very little amounts towards Israel and fewer and fewer towards other countries in the region and the US. And our success limiting their offensive capabilities has brought a situation in which I think that concern is less of a concern now. It's never not a concern for any army fighting, but I think it's less of a concern as we've been able to limit their offensive capabilities. And that's the, by the way, the best. We have passive defense. It's the sirens and the safe.
Okay, so they also like say that maybe it may be the scenario of the boots on the ground. They don't know. We're already seeing it since the oil needed for the transport, food prices have risen. Yeah, it's more about gas, not more about gas than oil, I guess. All this is left is civilian info. Great idea to bomb those. That's crazy. Lebanon, Israeli strikes hit multiple towns in the south. This is because the war is about to end, or because the Navy just escorted an oil tanker through the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, oil goes down. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. United States intelligence seeing signs that Iran may be preparing to deploy naval mines in shipping lanes across Strait of Hormuz. Yes. Good news for Persian Gulf states that Europeans and other states are rushing in with logistical and other help to fight off Iranian aggression. Really? Iran aggression? Okay, let it be. Bad news for Ukraine that military supplies might dry out in equivalent manner in numbers. Ukraine faces air defense squeeze as Iran wars burn supplies. Well, recently there was the delivery of some of the Patriot missiles, 35, I guess, but it's not too much. Not too much at all. What the hell is this? Police station, main police command headquarters in Borujert, Lorstan province destroyed. It's not the United States, right? It's maybe Iran. Yeah, news are interesting, especially about bombs. I mean mines, yeah, mines in the Strait of Hormuz. This is crazy. Crazy. Boss in Iran mountains sounds like BS. Maybe. Boots in Iran mountains sounds like BS. You never know with Donald Trump. You never know, but I think it's stupid. I think it's a very, very, very stupid idea to deploy the troops there. So I have to say this is, but I've been reading literature from. Yeah, Vietnam War was terrible. I agree, Baba. Mines, yeah, it's totally bad news, of course. Today we have less viewers than yesterday, but it's fine. I think so. Swedish joint HIMARS. The United States Department has approved a possible foreign military sale to Sweden. Around 20 of the HIMARS systems. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Sweden needs HIMARS. The United States has asked Israel to halt strikes on Iran's energy infrastructure. Now it's official. Axios report about it. So United States, they're not okay with Iranian oil fields being hit. So they want them to stop. Did you decide to check out Forza Horizon 5? So the last video about gaming, Forza Horizon 5. Let me check. It's the... Not yet. I haven't checked that. It's the racing simulator or something, right? Like Need for Speed. HIMARS is a good system. Yeah, very precise and very mobile. Are they releasing UFO files? I haven't seen them. Just some of the pseudo documentary, filmed around Rubia and those officials. Nothing burger, really. Well, I believe they would release more UFO files than Epstein files, of course. Russia has destroyed more than have ever been made. In Ukraine, yeah, maybe. Yeah, nothing, like not significant, no big news, let's say, about Iran, about all of that shit. Yeah. Oh, guys, I feel not so good. I woke up at 5 a.m. today. Now it's 8:30 p.m. I think I gonna go sleep. And I gonna switch on the stream maybe. I will sleep for several hours. I hope I'll wake up and I will... One day you should play Alien Isolation. I played Alien Isolation on the stream. Yeah, it was nice. It was fun. Amazing horror game and yeah, it was fun. It was fun to play it. Thanks for following, Bit Tiger. So yeah, I feel like I am not okay. So I need to go sleep for several hours and I'm not that entertaining. Then I sleep. Then I'm sleepy. So see you hopefully in 2 or 3 hours. I think 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. I'm gonna maybe stream Kellen Robertson interview with Zelensky. I'm gonna react on that, and after it, gaming. The plan is like that, but yeah, hopefully I'm gonna make it. So see you around, guys. It was fun. Yeah, even though I have to switch off the stream at this high mark, 160 viewers, crazy. But I'm sorry. I'm just like switching off. Thank you guys for joining the live stream and see you soon. If you will not be sleeping. Ciao. Adios.